We got us a new bottle, baby. And this time, we're gonna get into some more Four Roses. So, to start us off, I have the new Small Batch Select, which I haven't opened yet. I've been waiting for you all and some time to do it. And I have a single barrel Four Roses. Now, as you can tell, I've already gotten into that one. I'm a fan, which is why I went ahead and got the Small Batch Select. Now, this one was kind of hard to find. I had to go through a lot of stores to get there, but I did track one down, and I'm going to share it with you. So let's get into the bottle. Okay, so before I do the cork pop, let's find out what it has to say, because the Small Batch Select is different than the regular Small Batch in that they have all of these fancy Four Roses small batches specifically in these bottles. So here is what's in it. The OBSV, which is delicate fruit, pear and apricot, spicy and creamy. Then we've got the OBSK, which is rich in spiciness and a full body. We've got the OBSF, which is mint, fruity, spicy, and full body. Then we've also got the OESV, which is delicate fruit, fresh and creamy. The OESK, which is spicy and full body. And the OESF, which is mint, fruity, and full body. So there you go. You've got 6 different batches in here. Non-chill filtered, 104 proof, which is actually 4 proof hotter than the single barrel. So we're going to go into the higher proof stuff here. Let's get into it. 1, 2, 3. That's loud. That was good. Man, I was on there. I had to give it a little. It was stingy, didn't want to share. I have a feeling after I tried, I'm going to be the same way. Alright. So we're going to start with this, because this is the exciting part. I've already had this one. I just wanted to bring it out because we're going to have a pour and see how it compares. But on the nose for the new guy. So we got. Oh, that's really nice. That's really, really nice. So really bright and fruity. I can smell the vanilla, but I can also smell a lot of citric fruits, light citric fruits. Yeah, pear. Definitely getting pear on the nose. Maybe a little bit of caramel. I want to say I might be able to get a little bit of mint even. No, yeah. Once I said it out loud, I could pick it up a little bit better. Okay, very interesting nose. A lot of flavors that I haven't seen together yet. So, cheers. Well, first drink of the day, and I don't feel lonely after that one. There's quite a bit of hug. It's still hugging, actually. All the way down. Very viscous. Really did get in there and just coat my mouth. My palate's still kind of going crazy. This is a lot of fun to drink. I like stuff that really just reminds me that I'm drinking it, especially if it has a good flavor. I don't want something to coat my mouth and then just be bad. But I don't know anybody that does. But this is good. This is kind of fun to drink. Let's have a second sip and see where it takes us. The nose changed a little bit. I get more of the apricot and toffee now. Cheers. Okay. Second sip brings more of those baking spices. Very bold. Very drying. I'm getting that soft oak. Maybe it's soft. It might not be so soft. It's a little oakiness. Those are completely different drinks. I mean, night and day difference. One was very light and fruity and viscous with caramels, and the next one took away a little bit of the hug. Still hugging. I mean, it's still hugging. But it changed the palate more into the baking spices and stuff that it said in there. I'm really, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of the 6 batches say spicy in it. So I would say that's definitely recommended, or definitely recognized in the second sip. Not severely in the first sip. It was in the second. All right. So enough of that. Boom. All right. Maybe it's because I did it with the left hand. Let's try it with the right. It's a little better, but it's still more like a dangerous fart. Boom. All right. Just a sip, because we're not trying to get drunk. We're just trying to do a compare. If we're gonna get drunk, I think I'm gonna drink this, because that's good. But these are fairly similar in color. If I had to say, I think this one might be a little bit darker, but not much. I mean, they're pretty comparable. I feel like if this bottle was a little lower down, it might not be as dark and would probably look a little closer to that caramel color. But this looks pretty dark. All right. So immediately I can smell more ethanol, more of that marker smell on this one. Yeah, that's really strong. With a little bit of clove? No, not clove. A little bit of vanilla and a lot of baking spice. So I get the marker smell, and I'm getting vanilla, and I'm getting spicy. And that's about it on the nose. Whereas this one was really complex. This one, not so much. Sorry, forgot to say cheers. Ooh, okay. When you do a side-by-side like that, it kind of hurts your feelings. I really like this bottle until I tried this one. And that's the honest truth. Like, there's a night and day difference between the two. Now, this one was more expensive and is a significantly harder to find. And for that, I would say it warrants it, because the difference, the upgrade, is significant. This is good. If I didn't try this one first, and obviously I have enjoyed this one to the point where I've almost drank it. And the reason that I have slowed down on it is because I didn't want to replace it yet. So I buy all these different bottles so that I can try them for you all and for myself. But I don't want to finish the bottle because I like to try and come back to it. So I'm going to really stretch the bottle as long as I can. And this has been one of my favorites to come to. Sorry about that. Battery died on the camera. So let's pick up where we left off. And where we were left off was saying that I love this bottle. As I was showing earlier, don't have a whole lot left. It's 100 proof. It's pretty easy to drink. It's a nice way to come home and relax and get in, because I don't typically take a second pour out of any bottle in the same day. So once I have a pour of this one, I'll go get another Glen, and then I'll make a pour of something else. And then if I want something else, I get another glass and I pour something. That's the way I do it, because I always smell, I experience every single drink every single time, because that's the fun of it for me, because then I can bring a better evaluation or review, and hopefully just a better overall channel to you. And that's, I like that as much as I like the bourbon. Almost. The bourbon's really good. But that being said, that's pretty much all I have for you today. These are really, really great bottles, but if there's just no, there's a pretty significant difference in, and just about all the things that matter between this one and this one, which also explains why they're so much harder to find. Now, that being said, I'm ready to try and track down some of these individual single barrels to see what they would be like and if I can identify them in the small batch. All right, well, I think I'm gonna have me another swig of this here Select, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Man, that's good. That's really good.